The preserve is a 60-acre park located on the west side of De Pere, right along Highway 41. The best way to get to it is find yourself to Lawrence Drive, and then access to the preserve is right off of Lawrence Drive, or you can get there through a trailhead facility off of Innovation Court, and that is just a short distance from Lawrence Drive. The preserve has been in the city of De Pere's operation for many, many years. It was actually purchased with cooperation from the Department of Natural Resources through a stewardship grant. The trail was developed somewhere between 20 and 30 years ago, and then probably about 5 years ago we added onto the trail to extend it all the way to Creamery Road. You're not going to find the preserve to be a very active recreation site. It's a very natural, passive recreation park. It's over 60 acres of wildlife and forest and Ashwaubenon Creek corridor, and really the only amenity that we have through the park is a trail system. We have about 1.5 miles of trail that start at the very beginning of the preserve out on Lawrence Drive and then runs all the way through the preserve down to Creamery Road. So on that trail system, you'll be fortunate enough to see everything from deer, birds, waterfowl, chipmunks, squirrels, all kinds of wildlife. But the only amenity that we have is a trail system, and that's on purpose because we want to preserve the nature and the naturalistic elements of the park. The preserve trail benefits our entire community and people outside of our community. It is a very unique trail system in that it's not a high traffic trail system like our Fox River Trail. Fox River Trail is a wonderful amenity for our area and community, but it is a very high traffic. Our trail system has a little bit of pavement, a little bit of gravel as our trail system, and it's a very passive recreation, very passive trail. It takes you and winds you through the woods that are throughout the trail system, so you're not going to see tons of people. You're going to see tons of wildlife, but you're not going to see tons of people. Another unique part about our trail system is that dogs are in fact allowed. So dogs are allowed on a leash. It's going to be very tempting to let your dog off the leash because they're going to love the nature that's out there, but dogs are allowed on a leash 5 feet or less. We do think the preserve is a very special place. It is over 60 acres of conservatory, natural woods, the Ashwaubenon Creek corridor, right in the heart of the city of De Pere. This size of woods and nature you just don't find in a larger city like ours anymore. So for someone to live in a city, city amenities, and then be able to take a walk in the preserve, it takes you back in time and a very passive recreation place that you just don't get to do it in a lot of places.